you see me answering questions. This one says, someone makes a joke about me, how do I react? And then it says, I yell at them. Oh, I'm too late. Okay, this one says, my neighbors didn't pay their bills and their utilities got shut off. So, do I laugh at their predicament? I can't, y'all. It's so small I can't see this. Laugh at their predicament. Offer help. You can excuse that noise. You posted a story of just a little portion of our car ride because we drove, and in the background you heard jazz music playing because I love jazz. I've been a big lover since I was a kid. I am still a lover. I will always be a lover. And so those were the things that occupied my time and made me the happiest: books, video games, and jazz music. Those are the things that shaped me. And of course, I also had a thing for drawing, which I haven't really exercised that skill in many years, but I used to love to draw, like love it, and I just kind of let that skill fall to the wayside, and I regret it because now when I pick up a pen and put it to paper and try to draw something, it's so hard. And I know that if I had just nice. The colors are more sharp and enhanced, but in terms of brightness, the screen is dimmer. If that makes sense. So now I'm just picking the teeth, which, did you see the one at the very top left? That was ridiculous. It had, I don't know if they were trying to be vampire teeth or what, but it had all these gaps. Like, mamas, I'm a young adult. Like, my teeth will not look like that as an adult. But anywho, in my next sim video, I will not put a filter on it because I do plan on doing this sporadically on the channel. As I said, I enjoy watching content like this, so I'm going to create the things that I enjoy, and hopefully I attract people that enjoy these sorts of things as well. But now I'm just picking the hairstyle, and I'm really grateful that they have different textures in terms of hairstyle and such, and it's not just all pin straight, super long, you know what I'm saying? I like that there could be more, but I like that there are hairstyles more suited to a person of color. Because back in the day, like at the old school Sims on the GameCube and things like that, you could not edit your Sim. The most you could do was like edit their clothing, but you couldn't edit like their skin tone and things like that. So you were always a white person, even if you were not white in real life. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but representation matters, you know. So these new versions of The Sims where you can really, really edit and take your time, I really like that. 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 Now, I will say that the editing process for me in terms of creating my sim is the most boring. And the reason that I haven't played this game in almost a year, because once I made the decision not to continue playing my old household because I want them to be alive and not get old and things like that, I didn't have the energy to create an entirely new household because it takes so long. It takes like 30 minutes or more to create a sim. Like in this video, I have some edits and stuff to like lessen how long this video is, but it took me at least 30 plus minutes to make this woman. And I just simply don't have the patience. Like when I want to play The Sims, I want to play The Sims. I don't want to sit here and have to make an entirely new person from scratch all the time. The thing that I most enjoy about playing The Sims is that I like to establish will see you